Namaste everyone. The Bhagavad Gita was first translated into English by Charles Wilkins in 1785 and published by the British East India Company with an introduction by Lord Warren Hastings, then the first British Governor General of India, in which he wrote that the writers of the Indian philosophies will survive when the British dominion in India shall long have ceased to exist, and when the sources which it yielded of wealth and power are lost to remembrance. He also further wrote, I hesitate not to pronounce the Bhagavad Gita's performance of great originality, sublimity of conception, reasoning, and diction, almost unequaled and a single exception amongst all known religions of mankind. The Bhagavad Gita deals with human problems in a human way. That is why it has a tremendous appeal. It has inspired the human mind in India for centuries, and today it casts its spell on millions of people across various parts of the world. It remains the most translated work in the globe. The modern technology, like the internet, has further increased its reputation by carrying its message to every nook and corner of the world. By just a mere click on the word Bhagavad Gita in your Google search engine, you might get more than almost 9,65,000 results. That's incredible for any scripture. Among the great extraordinary people who were inspired and found their outlook changed by the timeless wisdom of the Gita, there are so many thinkers, writers, scientists, philosophers, to name a few. Some prominent personalities like Shri Mahatma Gandhi, Bal Gangadhar Tilak, Shri Aurobindo, Albert Einstein, Dr. Albert Herman Hesse, Ralph Waldo Emerson, Huxley, Walt Whitman, Henry David, Annie Besant, Robert Oppenheimer, Sir Edwin Arnold, to name a few. In India, it was left to Adiguru Shankaracharya, who lived in the 8th century AD, to reveal the greatness of this Gita to this world. He retrieved it from the mighty Bhishma Parva of the epic Mahabharata and wrote a brilliant commentary. It is in this commentary which prevails as a classic text even today. Of course, later on, great acharyas like Ramanujacharya, Madhvacharya, Vallabhacharya, they all came out with their own commentaries which are popular. In modern times, we had Sant Jnaneshwar, Shri Aurobindo, Bal Gangadhar Tilak also gave their original thinking on this text. Despite enormous popularity, the Bhagavad Gita still remains a very less understood but a better known text. People know more about it than what it is about. On the analogy of what Bhagavad Gita says in chapter 2, some look upon the book as a marvelous scripture of extraordinary mysterious value. Some speak about the book as being wonderful. Some speak about owning the book. Some speak about reading the book. But application of the Gita is what we are going to be looking for the next 18 days. Absorbing it, imbibing it, incorporating it, and adding it to our life. Sri Krishna in the Gita says, among thousands of men, one by chance aspires for perfection. Even among those successful aspirants, only one by chance knows me in essence. A question arises why such enlightened persons are so rare in our mids, and why such an achievement is not within the reach of everyone. The dictionary meaning of the word Gita is a song containing an inspired doctrine. Bhagavad means blessed, adorable, or divine, from the very own mouth of the God. Thus, it is the song of the divine, the song of God. There are more than 60 types of other Gitas, but Bhagavad Gita still remains the one. It is a sacred Hindu scripture considered among the most important texts in the history of literature and philosophy. It finds its place in the Bhishma Parva of the Mahabharata. It comprises of 18 chapters spread over 700 shloks, verses. The author of the Bhagavad Gita is Shri Ved Vyas, the compiler of Mahabharata, who wrote this epic through the hands of the Lord of Wisdom, Shri Ganesha. The teachings are considered timeless, and the exact time of revelation of this scripture is considered of very little spiritual significance. The teacher here is Lord Krishna, who is revered as a manifestation of God Vishnu, the Bhagavan, Parabrahman. As we further delve into this beautiful book, we will understand more and more about it. So let us get a little more acquainted with the background of the Gita.